Light bowgun ammo. Let's talk about them. The support ammos like demon, armor, and recovery. I mean, they're alright, I guess. It's not something you're gonna prioritize every time you were in a hunt with teammates. It's more like the icing on the cake, if anything. Out of the three, I guess demon ammo is pretty good since it stacks with all the consumables for attacks. Recovery is nice and all since that means you don't have to sheath and pop out light powder. You just kind of shoot at them and they'll get some health back. As for armor ammo, I mean, it helps, but like the 30 whole defense isn't that much. Maybe like in terms of early game, it'll be nice or progression, but it doesn't really affect the fight too much. Overall, they're okay. They have their place. It's just something you're not going to use too often. Alright, the status ammos. Exhaust is fucking garbage. I mean, sure, you might get a stun off if you're lucky, but other than that, the exhaust threshold for mastering monsters are just way too high to use efficiently. Poison works alright. It's nice to just bring out poison into a fight to lower the monster's health. It's not mandatory, but it's just overall okay. Paralysis and sleep are basically god tier statuses compared to the others. They basically just keep the monster still, acting like another extra knockdown for you to dish out more damage. The best time to use paralysis is probably when the monster just got enraged or is flying, perhaps maybe both. And as for sleep, you probably want to use sleep when the monster's flying or when it's like limping away, when it's at low health, so you could like instantly trap it while running over there. But other than that, it's up to you when to use the status. Every situation is different, so make sure you just play test it, see what works, what doesn't work. These are just based on my own experience, so yeah. Slicing stickies are a weird case, I'm gonna be honest. Slicing, I mean, it used to be really good in base game, but now it's just kind of garbage in terms of damage output. I mean, what it intentionally does, it does well, right? It like slices off the tail for bowguns, so they don't have to switch to melee, but there isn't many bowguns that can hold slicing and be like very comfortable. As for stickies, they're just batshit insane for no reason. Like, they provide way more stun than hammer if you build around sticky, which is like ridiculous. Like, you could get like a consistent like 4 KO per hunt, which is a really good amount compared to hammer, which as hammer you'll probably get like 1 or 2 stun in a single hunt. The only downside you can see with stickies is that you could only hold so much sticky ammo before you have to restock, and that stickies itself has a cap in terms of how much damage you could do with them. That's probably for the best, honestly. The elemental ammos are pretty good, depending on which matchup you go up against. Sometimes you would want to preferably choose the elemental side. Fire, water, thunder, ice basically act the same, basically just doing like pure stuff. Dragon, on the other hand, is just kind of weird. I mean, it's pure still, but I don't know why they still kept the way Dragon ammo is, even like until now, where you can only hold like up to 13 ammo for Dragon. Like, I don't get it. Like, come on, man, just give us like any other elemental. Like, please, Capcom, please. Raw and light bowgun is, I mean, it's okay, I guess. I mean, if you're comparing to heavy bowgun, then yeah, it's kind of lackluster, but light bowgun could still do the damage. It can still do work. Normal ammo, I mean, it's okay, I guess. If you don't like the feel of spread or pierce, I guess normal's right there for you. But if you want to do really big damage, then pierce and spread are the way to go. Pierce if the monster's body is like pretty huge and has pretty good gunner hit zones. And for spread, it's basically only for monsters where its gunner hit zones are for some reason only good on the head, and you could consistently hit it on the head. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, in terms of meta, it's probably just like going sticky, spread, pierce, or elemental. Everything else is just kind of like dog water. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, you should check out my other videos.